Hello Libra, welcome to JilleTarot. We're going to start off the love readings with you this month since it's your birthday month. So happy birthday to you Libras. And this is your love reading. This is for October 2021. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And it's not going to resonate with everyone. So let your intuition guide you to what feels meaningful for you. You could also check out the other signs that make up your chart, because sometimes they contain additional messages. And thank you all for your support. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. All right, so we're gonna see what the overall theme is for you, Libra. What's going on? What's the main message for Libra regarding love for October 2021? And we're getting begin again, open your heart. So, new beginning this month coming in for you, Libra. Time to open your heart. All right, let's get some more cards here. And we're getting neglect. A relationship can only grow if both partners are willing to put in the work. And more than friends. This friendship has developed into a relationship, or into a romance. Hello. So like I said, we have the main theme is it's time to begin again. It's time to open your heart. It feels like after a time of neglect, that whether you're in connection or not, that there is some issue with neglect. And the message is that a relationship can only grow if both partners are willing to put in the work. So however that resonates, you know, whatever the situation is with this neglect energy, it is the main theme for you this month, Libra, is that it's time to begin again. It's time to open your heart, whether that's begin again in a new situation or, you know, in a relationship, starting to begin again, having a do-over, it feels like in this relationship after a time of neglect. But let's get the details to this neglect. And we're getting the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Swords. Wow. So this is your energy, Libra, here with this air energy with the Swords cards. And, you know, it's you're moving, you know, we have the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords. So it does feel like you're going to be making movement and growing towards being very powerful, very much self-connected here with the King of Swords. But we do have, you know, kind of this, the Seven of Wands energy can be a little bit, you know, kind of guarded and defensive because of this neglect energy. You know, it could be about standing your ground. But first, let's start with the Knight of Swords. And this, like I said, this is your energy. This is air sign energy. And the Knights are about taking decisive action. And you need to take this. It feels like you're coming into this energy where you're ready to take action. You're ready to begin again. You're ready to take the action needed to start to open your heart. That's the action that you need to take is actually with communication. And, you know, taking some rational action, acting on your thoughts. It's also about working through, you know, those thoughts that make you anxious and fearful. And it comes back to this neglect, that a relationship can only grow if both partners are willing to put in the work. So, you know, beginning again, opening your heart, and it starts with you taking this decisive action in your energy. New energy that you're coming into here. And then, like I said, we have the Seven of Wands, and this can be about where there's a little bit of defensiveness here. You might be a little defensive about starting to take this action, starting to take this decisive action when it comes to communication, when it comes to acting through communication, however that resonates for you. And the Seven of Wands says, you know, you can stand your ground, but you can also have the bravery and the courage not to give up on this situation, whatever this situation is. And you're moving from the Knight of Swords to the King of Swords, where you are very powerful, very much in your power, Libra. You know, this is about your energy where you're just you're operating, you're communicating from a logical, rational place here. you're taking, it feels like I said, this just feels like this is your confidence here. Your confidence is starting to build with this action you're taking, and you're ready to begin again. It almost feels like you're going to let down this defensive energy. This Knight of Swords is going to allow you to work through and actually take down any place where you've been guarded and defensive, with this begin again energy. Well, I can't talk. Where where you haven't wanted to open your heart, where you've maybe been neglecting opening your heart, this new beginning, and moving from the Knight of Swords to your total, like I said, just very much self-connected, very much in your power here. And you've progressed from the Knight of Swords, whatever action you're taking, to the King of Swords. But let's get a card for the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Swords. And we're getting the World. You have achieved the goal here to begin again. You've worked through whatever the neglect energy is. You've worked through not wanting, when you've been guarded and defensive, against beginning again and opening your heart. The World card says you have completed that task. It feels like your heart is open here. You've completed a cycle. You've completed your goal. And this is achievement for a rebirth here with the World card. This is a major arcana card. So, you being very powerful with this King of Swords is actually, you've wrapped up the karma of whatever this neglect situation is, and you've achieved enlightenment and accomplishment here with the World card. So very nice energy. And then we come into this more than friends. This friendship has developed into a romance. So that feels like it's coming from your confidence here, from actually completing, having this completion and this achievement and ready for a rebirth. It feels to me like there is somebody that you're connected with, that's a friendship that starts to blossom into a romance here. And because you have decided to begin again, you've decided to open your heart. But let's get the details to this more than friends energy here. And we're getting the King of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, so this is a very deep spiritual connection. It's a deep spiritual connection, whether it's a friendship turning into love, but it is a very much a soul connection here with the Two of Cups. And, this is mutual feelings. There's a lot of equal reciprocity. There's equal feelings, equal emotions in this situation. And it feels like this balanced energy with the Six of Pentacles is manifesting into the physical world. You both feel the same way. Like I said, you're very connected as friends, and it's starting to blossom into a romance, coming back to where you've decided to open your heart, where you have neglected this new beginning, where you have neglected opening your heart. Once you start to open it, you've achieved it, and here, this friendship develops and starts to blossom into a romance. We have the King of Pentacles, could be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn that is this person. But this is actually an energy that you can tap into where you're just very powerful. You're very much in control from a very physical, tangible place. This is taking the lead in an abundant situation. It's a very grounded lead in, it's very grounded energy, very stable, and secure. So we have more than friends. This friendship is developed into a romance, taking the lead and being in control, physically, tangibly taking the lead when it comes to this abundant situation. And it's very grounded, stable, and secure. And like I said, with the Six of Pentacles, there's equal balance here. There's equal reciprocity. You both are giving and receiving. You both feel the same way. And then here we have the Two of Cups. And like I said, this is soulmate. This is coming into partnership. This is deepening the connection. There is mutual feelings between you and this friend. So let's get a card for the King of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. And we're getting the Three of Cups. So this makes you, this connection, this friendship developing into a romance is going to make you very happy here. There's celebration. Lots of happy times here with this Three of Cups. This is good emotional, just happy emotional energy. Going out and celebrating, and possibly the two of you socializing a little bit more. For some of you, this could be somebody that's coming back from the past, because this can be a reunion energy, but a celebratory reunion. So like I said, there is a lot of happiness here, a lot of emotional happiness. And, it feels like there's very positive energy with this friendship developing into a romance. It's going to blossom. It's like I said, it's a very deep connection either way. And there's mutual feelings. And like I said, it could be an earth sign that you're connecting with. But this is energy, like I said, that you can tap into. So just make sure, as you start to get these feelings, as you start to open your heart and you come to realize that there's this friendship that's developed into a romance that you want to take to the next level, you can tap into this King of Pentacles energy where you're taking the lead in a physical, tangible way, leading this abundance along, and actually, leading from a very grounded, stable, and secure position. This is just a very grounded, stable, because it feels like you started as friends, that this friendship that's developing into a romance is just very stable and secure here. And like I said, it is a deep spiritual connection. It is a very loving connection. It's very balanced. You guys make each other very happy with this Three of Cups. If you're in a connection, there's been a time of neglect, and the relationship, because of this neglect, the relationship hasn't been able to grow. So you both need to be able to put in the work. Like I said, and it's the same energy here with taking action, taking very decisive action when it comes to communicating, and opening your heart here. If you're in a connection, this is taking logical action through your communications, and actually starting to act on your thoughts. And like I said, taking this action to maybe put down your guard where you've been guarded and defensive, and then coming into your power, and you're going to achieve your goal here. Like I said, this is a completion and achievement for a rebirth, accomplishment here with the World card. And it feels like if you're in a connection, you guys have a really solid friendship, and it's like it feels like you started as friends, and so that's what's making it a very strong bond. But sometimes, if you neglect the connection, things can suffer. But adding more romance, and because you guys are friends, adding more romance back into the situation, and you actually taking the lead from a very grounded, stable place, brings more equal reciprocity. Like I said, when we come back to this neglect, a relationship can only grow if both partners are willing to put in the work. And it feels like that's going to happen here. It is because you take the lead here, because you take this action, that you accomplish this goal, and there's equal reciprocity here. And it strengthens that bond and brings you guys back into this connection. It brings the connection back together, and allows you guys to, just be in this happiness energy with this Three of Cups. And so, being more able to celebrate that you guys have worked through whatever this issue is. You guys have decided to begin again, and, your heart is opening. Things are blossoming here, and very loving, very deep connection. Like I said, strengthening the bond and leading to lots of happiness here with the Three of Cups. So let's see what the best advice is for you, Libra. And we're getting trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So have faith in this process. Like I said, after a time of neglect, it does feel like this trust issue is about trusting yourself, and it's also about trusting this other person. It's also about trusting that there's mutual feelings here with this Six of Cups. There's balance, that there is that this can be a grounded, stable, and secure connection with the Two of Cups, that happy times are coming, and that you can achieve this goal. It is time to begin again. Open your heart after a time of neglecting your heart, and like I said, you're going to achieve that goal. And we have this more than friends. This friendship is developed into a romance, and it feels like a very stable and secure, strong soulmate connection, strong partnership. There's mutual feelings and happy times here. And just remember, the best advice for you, Libra, is to trust that the situation is calling for you to have faith. When things seem a little difficult and hard, and you start to put up your defenses and put up your guard again, just, come back to this trust energy. Have faith that you are accomplishing, and you're accomplishing your goal of opening your heart, and that allows for a new rebirth energy to come in. So I hope this was helpful, Libra. I hope you have a great birthday. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.